Hello and welcome to race 4 of Kristian Häusler's iRacing career. Had a couple of shockers his last two races that haven't really seen him progress effectively past turn 1. None of those incidents were his fault, but I guess that's what payback happens for his first race, which you may recall and is still available to view, of him collecting about half a dozen cars in his debut on the first 6 laps of his career. But here we are, another day, another race, another livery. And Kristian's he's been practicing a bit this morning. He's feeling pretty confident, dare I say cocky, that he's gonna have a good run today. He's just here on his out lap for his qualifying. This is your out lap. No, it's his out lap. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He thinks it's his first lap, but it's his out lap. 2 qualifying laps you get. The fastest time so far is a 1:01.92, as you can see up on your screen then, by Samuelson. I wonder if that's Mark Samuel and is a Japanese mode. Samuelson. And Kristian comes over the line to start his qualifying run. Into turn 1. This is the area he struggled a bit. That looks not too bad, son. Not bad. Oh, that's... well, he's recovered it. He's recovered it. He stayed on the black stuff. We come out of here. Into turn 3. Down this little chute with the couple of kinks in it. It's flat out all the way to the chicane, and it's from the chicane on that Kristian has been doing pretty well. Naturally racing under the alias. He doesn't want his online identity revealed, so he races under Nicholas Häusler. Number 2. Comes in around the second last corner. We've seen a lot of accidents here over the last couple of days. As we swing into the final turn. Woo! Nice on! Nice out wide. Using all the exit that he needs to as he comes across the line. That wasn't a good last 2 sectors, actually. And what's happened?
I'm waiting.
Qualifying's finished. Did he get his time in? He waited for me to get here before starting qualifying. He's starting P9, but I don't think it registered a time. Let's have a quick look at the grid. He did register a time. 1.7 seconds off pole, so that's what, 2-3. That's about a 3-4 that he did in qualifying. That's not too bad. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Samuelson on pole from Smith. Rebone. Wonder what happened to his first bone. He's caused him to be reboned. Then Jorge Luis Martin from Hispanica. Roger Federer in 5th. Macacus in 6th. Sprague in 7. Fernandez in 8. Häusler 9. Silva 10. Carey 11. Castro 12. As we get ready to race, we're just waiting for Jorge Luis Martin to grid up. Last time we didn't focus on Kristian at the start and he ran right up the rectum of someone, so we might just jump on board with him at the start here, see how he goes. Once again, the focus is here on Kristian, trying to keep it clean and bring it home, boy. Hey, we got someone else watching us there. Give us a shout out, say something in the chat so we know who you are. Oh, and we're false start! No! He's going to get a drive-through penalty. He's going to get a go! Go! There's lots of cars. There's 3 cars I counted there that did a false start. Kristian will have a black flag here, which will mean if you look up next to his mirror, he'll have to drive through the pits or a stop-go. I'm not too sure what it says. But the other thing, someone's blowing a motor up ahead. That's what all that smoke is. Oh, so watch out for him as you catch him, because he's not going to be going anywhere. What happened here for him to blow his motor? That was a shocker. There was, as I said, 3 cars there jump the start. We've got a car with a blown engine. Someone else off on the left. They're going to come back across and hit him. No, they're not. He's avoided it. He's avoided it. Oh, for the first time ever, he's avoided an accident. Now he's going to take this bloke. What Kristian's got to be very careful of now, when he comes into the pits, he cannot speed. There's yellow cones. He hasn't practiced this at all. There's yellow cones that say when he's got to slow down to the speed limit. I'm not too sure what that limit is, but he's got to keep an eye on his speedo all the way. Keep an eye on your speedo. Does it say stop, go, or does it say drive through? Does it say stop, go, or drive through? Up left, top left, next to your mirror. 30 seconds. It looks like you're driving too fast. Slow down. Oh, he's going to cop an even bigger penalty now for speeding in pit lane. Isn't he? He just doesn't listen. He doesn't listen. Ah, well, that was unbelievable what happened there. Let's have a look over on his screen. How long's he going to be stopped for? He's going to have a slowdown penalty as well. Let's see what we can find out. I'll be back in a second, people, with all the info.
1 minute and 30.
Yep, because you sped. I told you to watch your speed, didn't I? And what did you do? I could tell looking at you, you were going well over 100 Ks.
No, I wasn't. I was running like 60.
I was watching your speed, mate, and you were flying in the pits. Well, he's blowing it. He's got a 1 minute penalty that he's got to sit in the pits for. Not only did he jump the start, came flying into the pits way too fast. Now, when he exits the pit, once again, he's got to look for the green cones on pit exit, and he's got to stay below 56 kilometres until he gets to those green cones. If he doesn't, he's going to cop another penalty. Oh, dear. Anyway, let's play some music while we're waiting for the pit lane penalty to be served. Here. We're back out after a 1 minute lane penalty, and he's back on track. You can go now. Well, I don't know why he's going so slow. He's well past the green cones, and he's come out. Well, he's not last because someone blew their engine and someone else has done something. I don't know what they're doing. But, here's Kristian back out on track in his recently painted car. I think that's actually Kristian. It's our second viewer that we've got on YouTube at the moment. So I was getting excited thinking that he had a fan. But alas, no. Time now just to put your head down, put some laps together. You're 2 laps off the leader. 1 lap behind the next 3 cars, who's also, those were the other 3 cars. I said that we've had a few cars jumping the start. That's what can happen sometimes. 1 car jumps the start and everyone reacts to it. Bah, bah, the little sheep reacting to someone else doing something. Oh, gee, on the brakes there after the apex. You don't like to see that. It can really slow down the run you get out of the corner. Cross the line. Now for his first lap in anger. Let's see how many laps he can put together. Well, let's set him a target time of 104.8. Let's see how many laps he can do now under that 104.8. We'll rank him as he goes through. Put some sort of pressure on him. He's got to get used to racing under pressure. He's not under pressure from anyone around him at the moment, so we'll put him under pressure by setting him a target lap time that he's got to meet. I'll tell you what, if you've been following his journey since yesterday morning, this is a hell of a lot better than it looked yesterday morning, isn't it? You'd be fooled into thinking it's a completely different driver. You might think it's me driving the way he's looking. But no, it's not. I'm still stuck here in the commentary booth being tortured through the first lap incidents of the last 3 races. He's coming around the final turn now. Sweeps it out wide. Let's see if he gets under the 104.8. I bet you he smashed it. I reckon it'll be a 4 dead. Oh, no, wrong person. It's a 3.7. So a very good lap time. He's 1.1 seconds below the delta that he's been set to achieve. Can he keep it up for the next 14 laps? Let's see what you say in chat. Can he do it? By no comment, I'm guessing you're saying no. So no one thinks he can do it. Oh, he's gone in too deep. He's gone off on the grass. Has he copped a slow down? Yes, he has, but don't slow down. Just drive. It'll clear itself because the Mazdas aren't quick enough. There you go. Slow down. Next time, what you can't see on the stream here is he's got a little sheet on the screen where he's got the racing line showing. Once again, iRacing, if it helps you from the start, he's got a dotted line that he can follow all the way around the course. We might have to get rid of that for his next race. Probably help him in a way because he won't be distracted or be concentrating on it and worried about where he is on track compared to that race line. What do we got? He's 57 seconds behind Markakis. Mick Markakis, of course, who did retire from baseball at the end of last season from the Atlanta Braves. Now looks like he's taken up the alias of Adriano and is racing Mazda MX-5s in iRacing. Of course, it could be a completely different person, but somehow I doubt that very much. I'm going to call him Mick Markakis. I'm going to call him out. He's finished his baseball career. He's bought his first ever computer. Markakis, famous for never being on social media or being tech savvy. Here he is racing MX-5s. Might just have to lift Kristian to clear that slow down. Yep, there it's gone. Oh no. How many incidents is that he racked up? We'll stay there in that green line. 4 incidents. That's alright. He's got 17. Oh, look at the lead. What you're not seeing here, folks, is the amount of lead Kristian's putting into this. He's almost completely out. He's got way too much lock on the steering wheel. What that means, if he's got too much lock on the steering wheel, that's referred to as understeer or push, which means that you're turning the wheel, but the car's not turning with you. And there it is again. You can see how much angle he had on the wheel there, but the car goes straight ahead. It like plows straight ahead. As I said, it's called understeer or push. Now what that's caused by is just carrying too much speed into the corners. And the temptation, of course, is to turn the wheel even more. But that doesn't help at all. What you've actually got to do is slow down, actually straighten the wheel, and then return the car in to re-establish that grip. And by lifting off, what it does, it transfers all the weight forward onto your front wheels and gives them more grip as they go into the corner. What a lot of amateurs will do is try and crank more steer and give it more power to try and get the back sliding out. But in cars, especially the MX-5, that is not going to work at all. So driving tips there for you, for anyone looking at getting into some racing games and wondering what these terms are. The opposite of understeer is, of course, oversteer, which is when you've got the back is going a bit too fast. It's called oversteer or loose. And that's when the back end slides out. So you turn the wheel a little bit and the back goes a lot further. So basically drifting. A lot of people, what they'll say is oversteer is slow, understeer is fast. Doesn't necessarily relate to sim racing world, but in real life, generally, oversteer is slowing you down. What's happening now? Oh, a 3.9, so he's still well under the delta we set him. I've set him at too soft a target, it would appear. The only problem is the guy that he's chasing is about a second a lap faster than him. A bit of a pity, and probably about 4 or 5 seconds behind him on the track. But he's looking pretty good out there. Best he's looked for a while, even though it's P11. That's a funny thing. As we all know, sport can be a funny game, but you know, you just never know. Some of your best hits in baseball get caught. Some of your best races in races see you down the field. Cars are a bit quiet, so I've got to add some volume to it. Told to stop. Car's too noisy, apparently. There's just not too much happening here to commentate on, I'm afraid. I've been joined in the booth here. We've got twice as many people in the booth as we've got watching the screen, which is there's no safety car here. And the guy in front of you, what position is he in? Car number 5, is it? Car number 5? Car number 5 is Zeke Castro. So that's where Kristian would have been racing if he didn't have that blow-and start and then speeding in pit lane. He would have been up there battling with this guy for B6. And see if he can track him down. You can see fifth head? What's fifth head? Fifth place. Just a little bit further up the road. He's definitely closing on him. Let's jump back on board. Can he pass him cleanly? This guy, if he's in front of him, what he'll realise is he's not racing him for position and he's quicker. He should just let him through. But this is iRacing. This is the MX-5. This is rookies. This is people. Don't hit him! Oh, how close is that? He now pulls to the inside. Oh, nice. Left him enough room that time. That is officially Kristian's first overtake. Even though he's just unlapping himself, he managed to get it done cleanly. Well done, son. Well done. Now he's closing in on P5 to unlap himself from P5. What was his lap time then? Oh my God, a 102.9. He's done a 102.9 and we completely missed it. That was a 3.5. He is cranking. He's cranking. This is his one and only race for today, unfortunately. I bet you I know what he's going to want to do tomorrow, though. Jump on board. There we go.
Wait, no, I don't want to jump on board.
Oh, look at those brakes going red hot. Oh, he's starting to get a little bit overconfident. Look at that. You can see, once again, you can see the wheels turning a lot more than the car wants to. You watch this front wheel here as we come to turn 1. You can see how much lock he's turned on when the car's not quite turning far enough. As I said, that just means he's just carrying a little bit too much speed in. If he slows it down a little bit more entry, you'll probably find he'll be a lot quicker through the whole thing. Like that one, that was great there. Not a lot of turn on the wheel. Here he is, a little bit of understeer at the turn in, but then it balances itself out from the apex to the exit. Here we go, through the chicane. Up over the curve, up over the other curve, and this is just this is looking like a reasonable lap. Is that his predicted lap time, is it? It's always, when you're racing, when you're actually got someone to chase down, gives you that motivation, gives you that focus, gives you that desire to catch, hunt, the hunter-gatherer of the field, Kristian Häusler. Hunter Heusler, we're calling him, as he hunts down 5th place to unlap himself. He's in there. Oh, we've still got the music on from the pit stop. Sorry. If anyone was watching, they could have told me to turn the music off! Turn the music off! Well, the music's now off. Well, what's that? What's going on? Oh, the race is finished. Has the race finished? Those cars were just crashed. Let's go back and have a look at, see what happened there. Let's have a look. James Sprague. Let's have a look at the replay. There was 2 cars off on the side there, so one of them might have gone off and was followed by... oh no, there was someone else already off. Oh, I see what happened there. Was that Adriano Makakis? I think because he was sitting there, he'd spun at the chicane, and that caused Sprague, who just went around the exit. Well, there he goes onto the grass. No, he made it through. Well, where is this accident? Oh, I've got no idea. Let's see if we can find another one here. No, that's not it. I'm trying to find this accident. Is this the car? Is this it? No, that's not it. Oh, I've got no idea. Anyway, let's go back to live action. Oh, he's still sitting there. What's going on? He's been sitting there. Oh, now he's left. So we've got 2 cars out. So Kristian now up to P10. So who's he chasing down there at the moment? Car 1? That's P5. Ah, well, what could have been? What could have been? What could have been? Hey, look at those. It gets the wheels up in the air. Still sitting on that solid 2 viewers, that being me and Kristian watching himself. It's bang. Oh, keep the boot in, son. Whoa, that was exciting. What was his last lap time? He's still in the 3s. What did he do that time around with the off track? He kept the boot into a 4-4, so he's still staying well under the delta that we've set him. Sitting in P10. The fastest lap of the race we've had so far is a 101.4. Luke Smith the 7th. And Roger Federer's not letting him get away. He's only a second behind him. Let's have a quick look at the leaders. Here they are. Oh, Kristian's getting a bit excited. He's caught up to P5. Let's see if he can unlap himself without crashing. Oh, he's run a bit wide, Kristian. That's how you move a pass here. You get that really good run out of the final turn. Move to the inside. Let's see what he's going to do. He's going to brake in his normal spot, I think. You might want to be tucking in behind him. No, he's braked early. Let Kristian go. He doesn't want to have any part of crashing today. And Kristian makes a clean pass. Unlaps himself from P5. We're on the last lap. Well, second last lap for Kristian. Maybe the last lap. I'm not too sure. I don't know where the leaders are on track. Let's have a quick look. He's coming around. Where is he? Turn 1, turn 2. So Kristian's got this lap and one more for his all-suffering, wonderful viewers and fans, of which there are none at the moment. Telling you what, though, get on board early. Get on board early. Watch this kid grow and develop. Oh, he reckons it's a good lap. Let's see. Let's see.
3.7.
Well, it's not his best. 103.7. Yeah, he's pretty happy with himself. You probably heard that in the background, but those that know Kristian will know he is a bit of a fan of himself and quite often is happy with himself. Here he comes round on his last lap. You can see he's cleared out that P5 car. I'll tell you what, the car that he's chasing did a 103.74 and Kristian just did a 103.74. You did, and that's what happens. Well, it was a complete opposite of yesterday's race where 20 metres off the start line his race was over. Today, 20 minutes off the start line, he blew his race. But good solid laps, a 3-3 for his final lap of the race. I'll tell you what, his last... Well, all his laps really. There, you can see his last 5 laps there. A 3.8, a 4.4, a 4.3, a 3.7 and a 3.3. That is what we're after and that is what will bring results. So that's it. The final results. Coming up on your screen now. Luke Smith takes the win from Roger Fagali, Joe Rebone, P3, Antonio Fernandez gets the 4th, and Vincent Sylvia rounds out the 5, with Kristian down there in 10th, 2 laps down. We might have a post-race interview now. We might be joining, Kristian may be joining us in the booth. Not too sure where he is. As we wait for him to join us. As we go. Kristian, come and join us in the booth. Tell us about the race and what happened.
Okay, well, that start was not very good by me. I was trying to just rev the engine. And I got a false start off the start, which wasn't helpful. But
so you forgot to put the foot on the clutch then, basically.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking.
Well, gee whiz. And look at that. Look at that. You can see that accident that you avoided up there in front of you there as we're looking at the slow-mo replays.
Top 5.
I couldn't believe that you got through here for the first time. I thought you were going to get taken out again with those 3 cars crashing. This poor bugger that blew his engine. Yeah, well, he's got no engine. That's what's happened there. So P5, you reckon you could have got if you didn't blow that start?
Because the P5 car wasn't very fast. It was pretty slow.
Yeah. Well, you unlapped yourself from them, but then in the heat of battle, sometimes you can make some mistakes as well. But overall, how would you rank that race? That is race number 4, of course.
I think I actually raced really well. If I didn't get a false start,
yeah.
I probably would.
Well, I'll tell you what, sitting from the commentary booth and having the privilege of watching all your races to date, that one, besides the start, was probably the best I've seen you go.
Yep.
So what's the schedule from here on in?
Maybe a race tomorrow? Maybe.
Okay, so...
We'll schedule it out.
Tell your fans, we've got 3 people watching now. I reckon Chloe's found a spare device. That's your 3rd viewer. So anything you want to say to your fans out there and prospective fans that you might be getting into your YouTube channel, hopefully coming on, joining your journey?
Unfried Spy, like the video.
Unfried Spy, well, I think we scared him off yesterday. We called him out and scared him off.
Yeah, I think we did.
So anything you want to say to your fans out there?
Make sure to always tune in.
You won't need to say much because there's not many out there.
I will get a top 5 placement tomorrow.
Top 5 tomorrow. You heard it here. What time?
Best time?
No, what time are we racing tomorrow?
What time are we? Rex?
11 o'clock Perth time.
Yep.
So that's
Imagine.
GMT plus 8, which is 11 a.m. over here. So if it's plus 8, that'll be, well, what's 11 minus 8 is 3. So that'll be 0300 GMT. So for all your global supporters, 0300 GMT or 11 a.m. Perth time, we will see you then. Say bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, that was